How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. Today is a player that's requested a lot. Why? Because he's so damn sweaty on the game. His normal card is bloody brilliant. Will his inform match the standards that the normal card sets and be even better? That's what we're going to find out today. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code MA9. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. And if you do enjoy, lads, smash a like on the video. Let's try and aim for over 1,000 likes on this player review. That would be very much appreciated. The team around him, I know this weekend is a Bundesliga, La Liga mix, so I wanted to try a La Liga player that I haven't actually tried yet. It's international, not even national, European man of the match, Casemiro. Why did I want to try him? Because I want him as my CDM. I think I'm going to change formations in game to the 4-1-2-1-2. I actually did it once with this team as well. So Casemiro sits in the CDM spot. We'll have Pogba and Modric in midfield. Neymar would have been at cam. Suarez and Martial were the strikers. At the back, we have SBC Juan Fran, Team of the Year Ramos, Smaldini, we have Shaw, and we have David De Gea. Lads, let's get into the review. So in the review we go then, lads, and straight away we'll talk about his price. Before the weekend it was escalated. During the weekend it was high. Now it has dropped and settled around the 300k mark. That's why I wanted to wait to pick this card up, because I knew if I picked them up before the weekend, I'd lose a lot of coins. Nobody wants to lose coins on this game. So I picked him up after the weekend for around 300k to 98, and he sold for around the same price. He played 6 games, all in Division 1, scored 8 times, a very good record. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high to medium work rates, 6 foot tall. With some of these in-game stats, honestly, the false sense of hope with this card, it's ridiculous. You look at the card, you look at his in-game stats, and you're like, my good God, this card is going to be the best card on the game, because I've had his normal, I've used his normal. It's very overpowered, and one of the most overpowered, if not the most overpowered card on this game. Surely he's in form, 84 rated, with 93 pace, 89 dribbling, with a finisher chem style on, 91 shooting, and 88 physical. It's going to be like one of the best cards in the game. You're wrong there, but still, he's very overpowered, and he can score worldies despite his stats not always being in his favour. In terms of stats, long shots was like in the 70s. I disagree with that. It is much better than that in game. Why? Because his finish is high, very high. It's like 91. His shot power is ridiculous, so you can just arrow it past the goalkeeper. What the finishing stat does is increase your ability to hit the target. So if you're on semi-assisted shooting, it will go closer to the goal. If you're on assisted shooting, it will go to the goal more often than not. And if you're on manual, God help you, God help you. But anyways, guys, his finishing is ridiculous, and that is one thing his long shots is kind of attributed to. His finishing and his shot power, that is the point I'm trying to make, makes his long shots very, very good. He's got the 4-star combo, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I'd use this card as an inside forward, maybe as a left forward in a 4-3-2-1, or as a striker. I wouldn't use him as a left winger because he's wasted there. I wouldn't use him as a left mid because he's wasted there. Get him as far forward as possible and as close to the infield as possible, and he will score goal after goal after goal. You would have seen his stats as well. Finishing very, very high. It's just great for a winger on this game, and sometimes wingers work better as strikers. You look at Ronaldo, for example. He gets more involved in the game, scores more goals, probably assists more, because he's more involved in the play. The same goes for Anthony Martial. If he's involved in the play, he'll make a difference in game. The rest of his pros, we have the pace. Acceleration is ridiculous, and his top speed is very, very good. He's no Aubameyang, but he's definitely up there with the paciest wingers in the game, and he's got very, very high dribble, and he's a speed dribbler. The LT RT does come in handy every now and then, but the kind of dribbles I was doing was utilising the 4-star skills, cutting inside at an angle and just dribbling it past players, using his pace, using his power, and just getting in behind defences, because that's what he does do best. Getting behind the defences. You would have seen there using the 4-star skill, the Burberton, to get past 1, to get past 2. That is a stunning goal, and that goes back to what I was saying earlier on. Finishing high, long shots not high, and yeah, shot power very high as well. All of that kind of demonstrated in that one clip. Shot power ridiculous. It's got nearly 0 curve on the ball, and it was on his weak foot, so his finishing attributes to his long shots, as does the shot power. His balance, agility, very, very high, makes him seem fast on the ball, very evasive. His finishing, like I spoke about many times, is very good, and the shot power as well. The only con with the card, and I'll speak about that in the extended highlights, is the aggression. So all in all, lads, you will get a rating of an 8.7, but he's going to get a value for coins of a 6.8. He's far too similar to his normal card. He's so similar to that normal card, it is ridiculous. As we go on to the extended highlights, so the rating is in the top right, 8.7. It is a good rating for the card, but his normal card I'd give like an 8.5, so it isn't too much of a difference between his normal and his inform. There isn't a great gulf in difference. So if you're thinking, should I buy the normal, should I splash out the extra like 280k to get his inform, stick with his normal, lads. Honestly, there isn't too much difference on the cards because they're both very overpowered on this game. As you see him receive a ball in the area, basically, I'll go for the spectacular. It's a great save by Courtois. That's why I've given him a value for coins of a 6.8, because that is a low rating and it isn't a great rating. It's very average for me. I know average in your eyes would probably be a 5.0, but he's still a good card, lads. He's still a good card. And I would splash out on him if there was like a weekend league for the Premier League, like just going. I'd splash out on him, I'd get him. If I'd used this card before the weekend league, I probably would have used him instead of Hazard, because Hazard for me during the weekend league, he was just shit. He just didn't do anything. So, looking at his stats, he got 91 dribble, and that is a great stat in itself. 85 ball control, 85 finish, and that is why I told you kind of use this guy as a striker, because he'd work so damn well in that position. He'd get goals, he's powerful. I said I'd speak about the aggression. His aggression isn't high, but his strength is 84. Sometimes it balances itself out. The aggression, it wins the balls in 50-50 situations. The strength holds off the opposition. So, if you get him behind the defense, he's got the strength to hold off someone. But if you're going in for a challenge, like a 50-50, or in a normal challenge, just trying to win the ball off the fullback, he's not going to win the ball back more often than not, because his aggression is quite low. But that strength is very, very good, especially for shielding the ball, for holding off the opposition. It's great. Sprint speed, it's ridiculous, lads. He's so damn fast. 93. His acceleration was like 87, so he hits that top speed very, very fast. And agility, that's why he's fast on the ball. 87. His balance is like 85, so that's why he's so evasive. That's why he's so tricky to kind of get the ball off in this game. If you played against his normal card, if you played against this card, you will know he is very, very hard to dispossess off the ball, because he's that good on the game, that overpowered. He's got 4-star skills. You would have seen some utilized there, like the scoop turn, etc, etc. That little flick up, I think it's a 3-star skill, that one, but it remained close to his body, so I know his ball control is very good. So it's always in the kind of proximity of his body. It doesn't get too far away from him. Yes, he's got a long stride, but that's only when he's kind of running at space in behind the defense. He uses that long stride as he kind of strangles Suarez there. I don't know what he was doing, but anyways, guys, he's got a 4-star weak foot. That is great. I spoke about that in the review itself because it's so damn overpowered, and on this game, weak foot means a lot. You look at Son, Young-Min Son, his weak foot 5-star. It comes in handy so many times because you don't have to think twice. Normally with strikers, if they've got a 3-star weak foot, you go one-on-one with the keeper and think, my good God, he's right-footed. I've got to get it on his right. I can't do anything else. I can't shoot on his left. I've got to get it on his right. With Martial, it doesn't matter, lads. You go clean through and goal. Yes, you're going to cater towards our right foot every now and then, but his left is just as good. And he's got the perfect work rates, high to medium. All in all, lads, it's a great card, but there isn't too much difference between his normal, which I would have given 8.54, and this one, which I'd given 8.7. But that will be it for the review, lads. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you have, once again, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.